in a shocking turn of events, cricketer Hanuman Vihari was asked to step down from the captaincy of Andhra Pradesh after he shouted at a member of his team. The cricketer is embroiled in a heated war of words with the Andhra Pradesh Cricket Association, which says that they acted on a complaint received from the player's side. The cricketer was involved in an incident with a young player who was the 17th member of the squad. Hanuman Vihari screamed at the player and hurled abuses, leading to the complaint against him, which ultimately resulted in his resignation. Amidst this chaos, he has spoken with NewsX exclusively, and he has shed light on the incident, and my colleague Madhu Sharma is the one who's had this conversation.
Can you explain the charges that you are levying against ACA in detail?
To be clear, I don't have anything against Andhra Cricket Association. I have against who've done something injustice for me this season. It's not the board, it's people who are running the show in Andhra Cricket Association, which they've done. I felt it was unfair to me what they've done after the first match. Removing me from captaincy, which I have not done anything wrong. To be removed as captain after the first match against Bengal just because I've shouted on a player who is a 17th player. He was not supposed to be in the dressing room according to the BCCI rules and regulations. He was in the dressing room during tea time. I was, shouting at the bowlers because we didn't bowl well, and he was in that dressing room at that point of time, the 17th player. And it happened that I shouted at him as well for certain reasons. And he went on and complained to the association, and the association took action on me just because the 17th player complained against me, being an Indian player and who served Andhra for so many years, being the captain. I've batted left-handed, although my left hand was fractured. I batted left-handed for the team. I've done so much service to Andhra cricket, but they didn't realize all those, and they've sacked me from captaincy. Actually, they forced me to resign, and eventually it happened that I had to resign and continue playing as a player throughout the season. And after the season, I just wanted to put the facts out that without my any mistakes, they've asked me to resign from captaincy.
What intervention do you seek from the BCA? As you've mentioned that you've been sacked and allegations were put.
See, I'm not seeking for any justice. To be clear, I just wanted to put the facts out there because first thing, there were many articles that came out saying that I resigned from captaincy just because I wanted to focus on my batting. I don't run away from any challenges. Is the one thing I wanted to come forward and tell people that I don't run away from challenges. And when the team is winning, when I scored a half century in the first game, why would I resign? The people who wrote that I resigned, I just wanted to tell them that this is the truth and this is the fact. That they asked me to resign because of these reasons. And I don't want any intervention from anyone. If people came forward and supported me, I'm really glad and really happy and grateful that they came forward and supported me because of the player I am and for nothing else. And I'm not really looking forward to someone for justice or something. This is something which I came forward and put it across because it came from the heart and because I was really hurt.
So the Andhra Cricket Association earlier said that you have verbally abused a player and they questioned your commitments to state team, and how do you respond to all this?
See, verbally abusing, even if you see Virat Kohli, even if you see Rohit Sharma, they abuse on the ground. As a captain, you have certain responsibilities, and when you fulfill those responsibilities, there are some stress as well. Verbally abusing a player, you will see on television as well. And if you ask any of our teammates in Andhra cricket also, it is very common in the dressing room and even in the ground from the last 6-7 years. And it is not something which I am attacking them personally. It is only because of the best interest of the team. I say certain things and they take it in a very right way, even till now, except one player who went on and complained to his father. And, it's very unfortunate that administration, they thought that player was more important than me, and it went on and they sacked me from captaincy. Verbally abusing a player for me, it's nothing personal. It's only for the best interest of the team, which happens in the Indian team as well, which everyone sees on national TV. And the commitment to the team, you don't have to commit I don't have to prove anyone about my commitment to the team. They have seen it on TV. I've batted left-handed, single-handed for the team.
Correct.
And even after that, if they are questioning my commitment to the team, I think it's a question which you have to ask to the administration, not me.
Correct. Also, sir, how do you look to leave all these behind and bring focus back on your career?
See, I'm very mentally stable and mentally strong as well. These things doesn't affect me. I am strong because that's the reason I came forward. If I wasn't strong mentally, I would be scared and I wouldn't have come forward. I came forward because I wanted to be an example to all the players. If something unfair happens to them, they have to come forward and say it out there in public, because as athletes we work very hard on the field. We have every right. If something which is not right happens to us, which we can express on social media, or people who follow the game, they have to understand what is right and what is wrong. That's the reason I came forward, and it doesn't disturb me mentally or anything else. I will always respect the game. That's the reason I continue playing as a player, because I respect the game. I love my team. I love the players who are part of Andhra cricket. That's the reason I played the whole season and then came forward and put across all the facts. So nothing will affect me. Nothing will affect my game. I'll still go out there tomorrow and play my game.
Yes, sir. So also, your tweets just a couple of days ago were pretty evident that you left due to humiliation. Could you please provide more details about what exactly or what specifically occurred?
See, when a player has been playing professional cricket for the last 15 years and has played for India in 16 test matches, which is the most for a state like Andhra. No one has played 16 tests from Andhra, which I have done. I've captained Andhra for the last 7 years, took them to the quarters in different formats for five to six times, and I've performed exceedingly in all the formats. And after all that, serving them for so long and being treated like that and being sacked or asked to resign to captaincy, obviously you feel humiliated, right? I felt humiliated. I felt embarrassed also during those times. I don't want to get into details, but I've felt like that, and I've expressed it in the Instagram and Twitter in both platforms that I've been humiliated. And see, association I feel is for the players. It's not the opposite. They are there for the players, and if they doesn't feel like that, a senior player like me, a responsible player like me, will obviously come forward and put it across, saying that I felt humiliated and I felt embarrassed due to the situation that has been happened with me during this season.
Yeah, absolutely. So also I recently got in touch with cricket associations of Andhra Pradesh, and they were telling, people who have told me this thing, I would not disclose them, but they have told me that this particular thing, this particular scenario was politically motivated. What do you have to say on this?
See, first of all, I'll tell you, for me, it's only about cricket. I don't want to indulge in all the political background of all this. It's only me that I have come forward. I don't require any political party or anyone to tell me to post all this. It's only Hanuman Vihari that has come forward and put it across. It's only against the association, not against any party or not with any party. I'm not with any party or something. I'm only focusing on my cricket right now. If the association members are with any party, I don't know if they are with any party. If they are with any party, they are responsible. That's all I can say.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.